everyone, this is Allie, aka Robot Maker Girl, and today I'm going to be showcasing my Glamrock Freddy cosplay. You're probably wondering, why am I dressed like Johnny Cash or an improv student? And basically, the reason is it kind of just covers up any extra skin it might be showing, and it makes it look like robotic parts or joints on the inside. So there's that. It does get quite hot though. So we got a turtleneck, polar fleece type long sleeve shirt, and we have leggings. So next we're kind of gonna do the bottom half first. So we're going to start with the hips and or belt thingy. Basically, I just traced this out on a cardboard, cut it out, and hot glued a bunch of polar fleece on the outside. That's all it is. And I just slide it on. There's no Velcro or anything. It's just supposed to fit your body, so, you know, not the most technically advanced. And I always like to tuck my shirt in after, so that it's nice and taut. And now you're Captain Underpants or He-Man. So, yeah. Next, we're going to do the rest of the leg. It gets progressively harder to bend over as we continue in this costume. We have the thighs, which are once again just tubes of cardboard covered in polar fleece that was hot glued to it. So, take one and you just slide it on. And once again, no Velcro or anything, it just fits me, so it sometimes slides off, but that's okay, because you can just squish it back on again. And then for the last part of the legs, we have the shins, or the calves. And once again, just tubes of cardboard with felt on the outside, hot glued to them. You just slide them up on here. And now we got legs. So bottom half done, it's time to start working on the top half. Next up, we have the torso. So basically, this is the torso or the chest plate. Once again, it is just cardboard. I traced out this cardboard shape and then cut it out, and then I covered it with polar fleece and felt, adding different colored details where they needed to be, including a bow tie, and this is how it turned out. So I just put it on like so, put your head through the middle here. And then I have a piece of fishing line with a little loop on one end and a hook on the other end that kind of shapes it to my body so that it's not so two-dimensional Freddy flat bear over here. And as you can see, now it's much more fitted to my body. So, works a lot better with the fishing line. Next up, we have the arms. Once again, the arms are pretty much the same as the legs, except for instead of just being cardboard tubes with polar fleece on them, they have some Velcro adjusters on them so you can adjust the size depending on how big your biceps are and how buff you are. So, but mostly I just slide them on because it's easier. So, just like the legs, you just slide them on. The forearm pieces, slide them on like so. Want to make sure your sleeve doesn't get caught and pulled down into it. Ugh. There we go. And now we have the arm segments. Last part of the arm segments are the hands. I filmed a video earlier on how I made the hands, so I'll add some details here, but basically it is one large glove with smaller gloves on the outside, and then they have two pieces of polar fleece on each finger, polar fleece or felt to show the different segments of the finger, and then the one large piece around the palm and the back of the hand to show the last hand connector. So, also my favorite part are the nails because they are so pretty and they slay. So, yeah. The hardest part is putting these on by yourself. The first one I can usually get on okay, and then the second one, we will see. I like to tuck the extra into the arm segment so that it doesn't show any of your regular sleeve. And each of these gloves makes your hand about 3 times bigger than it is, so it makes it a lot harder to grab anything normally, but we will try. That was pretty darn good. All right, and now the hands are done. And I'm going to film some B-roll of the hands now. And last but not least, we have the head. So the head was made out of a plastic planter pot from the dollar store, and I'll show some footage of when I was making it over here. But basically, it is all cardboard, plastic, hot glue, and foam, and polar fleece, and felt, and just a lot of stuff kind of mashed together. I didn't 3D print this because I didn't know how to. Originally, we were going to be able to see through the eyes, but then I realized that when I had it scaled like that, he had no neck. So I was like, okay, I'll look through the mouth instead, and I included ping pong balls for the eyes. That's why the eyes are so incredibly small, and why they don't look right. They also light up. I put some LEDs on the inside with the coin cell batteries that can power them, but the batteries are dead, so they will not be lighting up. I will just show you a picture of that instead. On the inside, there is a mesh from the back of a washcloth. That's how I can see through it. Probably could have just used like a screen or something, but I was trying to be resourceful, and that's what I came up with. He kind of looks like that one kid from Arthur, but with makeup on. So I call this the regular sauce on a budget and a time crunch. No feet today, because feet are hard, and I didn't know how to make them, and so I never did. So that's pretty legit. Mobility test. Let's see if I can run in it. Gregory, where are you going? You need to slow down, Gregory. POV or Gregory. Gregory. Oh shoot, what am I stepping on? Gregory, I'm proud of you. You're my superstar. I am so sweaty right now. Anyway, that was exhausting. This cosplay won Judge's Choice at SuperCon a couple years back, and I'm still really proud of it. It was my first really big cosplay, and despite the fact that it's not the best or made out of the finest materials, I still think it's a lot of fun. People think it's funny and entertaining, and I appreciate that. I have a sense of humor too, and I've seen it. I've done better work since then, but I think it's fun to show, you know, kind of my creative process and how I got here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I need to charge this guy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Like and subscribe. How am I supposed to work the camera with these thumbs?